Hey guys, how's it going? We got a whiskey review for you today. Just picked this up a few days ago, so we're going to try it out. This is Bowmore single malt Scotch whiskey. It is an Islay malt. In fact, they say it's the original Islay malt, 1779. It is in fact the oldest surviving distillery in Islay. So that's basically its big claim to fame right there. They come in several different expressions. I think there's a 15 and a 17-year-old. So you see here, nice bottle. Apparently this distillery is right on the coastline, and apparently several of the expressions they impart almost like a sea salt kind of flavor to them. So we're going to take a little nice tight cork on this one. Alright, should be good. Alright. Really nice packaging. They've won a lot of awards. It's a fairly world famous brand. So it's definitely an amber in color. Definitely get the legs, expected legs on the side of the glass. So we're right to the aroma. Right offhand, there is a bit of a saltiness to it, to the aroma, sort of a sea air kind of thing going on. Mostly it's just big woody oaky notes, not as sweet and strong in any sort of vanilla notes. It's not sweet like Ardbeg. Ardbeg is quite a bit sweeter than this, and it's quite smoky. The peat, it is a peated malt, but the peat doesn't so much come out as more of a smoky kind of flavor, like a woody, smoky kind of. So, take a little taste, and then we're going to put a little bit of water in it. Apparently, putting some water in it will open it up quite well, from what I've read. 40%, by the way, 80 proof. So it's not cask strength. Alright. A few little dabs in there. Now the reason I picked this one up, as opposed to some of the other excellent looking single malts that I saw on the shelf that day, was basically the big determining factor was the price. This is a very cheap, cheaply priced for the quality. Okay, I mean, make no mistake, even before I put some drops of water in this to open it up, smelling it and tasting it, you instantly get there's definitely, you know, a quality behind it. It's definitely a well-made whiskey. You can just tell if you've had a few under your belt. You can just tell going into it, yeah, this is pretty damn good. Might not be the best I've ever had, but it's pretty damn solid, pretty well made. It's definitely and a tier above your just your general everyday whiskeys, of course. But the big startling thing is, for a bottle this size, $7.50, 40 some bucks. That's Canada, of course. Probably even better priced in like the US or wherever else you're going to buy it. But the price range, generally it's about $30 to $40 less than your really high quality whiskeys, contemporary whiskeys that are of this quality or better. Oh yeah. Okay, after putting the water in, there's definitely a bit more of a little bit of a honey sort of sweetness coming out here. And it's got a citric note to it now that it didn't have before. It sort of flows into that sort of salty air kind of thing. Smells very good. Kind of a lighter version of like Laphroaig or Ardbeg. Still fairly complex though. Not trying to knock it down here. So we'll go right to the taste. Oh yeah, definitely the salt. Almost got this note of seaweed. It's got this really briny salt kind of flavor now, mixing in with the wood and the smokiness. The smokiness really comes out now. And there's this kind of baker's chocolate thing running through it. It's not your sweet confectionery chocolate. It's more of a baker's chocolate kind of bitterness. Really lingers on the back of the mouth. That's a fine drinking whiskey. Like it's just very smooth, very nice. The only big detraction is that if you're a big lover of peaty whiskeys like I am, this leaves a little bit to be desired. It's definitely not strong as its contemporaries are. It's definitely not up there with Laphroaig and Ardbeg. The peatiness just isn't there. It's much more smoky than peaty, and it doesn't punch you like that, like Ardbeg and Laphroaig, and personally that's what I really love. Yeah, but this is very smooth, very subtle, very easy to drink, and on top of that it's very, very affordable. So on that note, I definitely recommend it. It's a quality whiskey. It's a cheap quality whiskey. If you want a bit more of a peaty, smoky bite though, might also want to try Johnny Walker Black Label, although that is a blended Scotch. That's also sort of in the same range as this, and sort of similarly priced. So that would also be a good choice. But yeah, but there's nothing wrong with Bowmore 12. It's not a heavyweight puncher like its contemporaries are. But you don't always need that in a whiskey, do you? Sometimes you just want something really, really smooth, something you can kick back with, that you don't have to think about as much, but at the same time you still know you're being touched by a bit of quality rather than just some rot gut, right? Alright guys, so Bowmore 12, definitely recommended, and I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.